In a world full of waste, we see a man seeking the answer to the age-old question, what is sustainability?
Do you know what is sustainability? Do you know what is sustainability? Do you know what is sustainability? Do you know what is sustainability? Do you know what is sustainability? Do you know what is sustainability?
He runs far and wide, but to no avail. At the end of his ropes, he tries to answer it himself. Let us see what he has to say.
Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast, The Sustainability Conundrum. Now, what this podcast is all about, and before we dive into much more details about the podcast or the actual episodes of the podcast, the range of guests that we have curated for you to understand the detailing and the basics of sustainability and what the conundrum is all about. So you need to learn it, you need to unlearn things, you need to understand the little nitty-gritties of sustainability. So let's try to understand first that what's the awareness level here about sustainability.
Do you know what is sustainability?
Yes.
And can you define it in your own words?
Sustainability is basically mathematical design, social mathematical design, by which design you can utilize resource in a controlled manner. You can achieve your goals by using that in a designed pattern, but not over-utilizing it or exploit it.
Okay, so that's really good answer.
Yes, I know about it pretty much.
Very good. So do you think that it is 100% achievable?
To a certain extent it is achievable, but in our daily life it is not that we can attain or achieve up to 100% actually. Actually, if we think practically, 100% is not achievable, but up to certain extent in our daily life, if we practice it, it can be achievable.
Okay, that's great. Do you know what is sustainability?
Yes, I do know.
Good. Do you think it's 100% achievable?
I don't think so. 100% not possible.
Do you think that it is achievable 100%?
Not much, because sustainability can be achieved as the system will be educated as much actually, because without education it cannot be possible.
So you think awareness is a big factor, right?
Yes, definitely. Awareness is a big factor.
All right. Do you know what is sustainability?
Yes.
Very good. And do you think it is achievable 100%, or do you think there exists a conundrum?
No, it's not 100% achievable, obviously, because mainly for technology-driven things, whatever we are doing, scale-up will be the major problem. So definitely it's not 100% achievable, but to some extent we can.
Do you know what is sustainability?
Yes, I know.
Good. And do you think it's 100% achievable, or there exists a conundrum?
No, it is completely unachievable because there is, I think, some technological backdrop, as well as the human behavior is not similar in the whole global scale. So I think it's not completely achievable right now.
Do you think that it is 100% achievable, or do you think there exists a conundrum?
No, that is not 100% achievable, because there are cons and pros in both cases. Actually, technology has not yet been developed to achieve that 100%. That's why I think it is 100% not achievable.
Now, tell me, if you know about sustainability, how do you deal with it? Like, do you think it's achievable, or do you think that there is a lot of hokum about it?
No, it's achievable in ideal conditions, but in real life it's not 100% achievable. Like zero waste policy, we cannot just make a process that produce zero waste. There are some waste, we can use that as the raw material of other thing, but at the end of the chain of the processes there will be some wastage that will be produced in this method.
Good. My last question to you is, do you know what is electronic waste and how do you dispose it properly?
Yeah, I know what is electronics. Where it is according to the waste, garbage of electronic instruments and all that, computers and electronic devices. Disposal right now I don't know, but as we can see that technology has is being on working on it to dispose electronic waste. Let's see what's happened.
Okay, so once the technology comes out, you will adopt sustainable practices. Is it so?
Yes, sir. Because my background is electronics and instrumentation background, it will be much more beneficial if we got that. And of course, in near future, let's see what happens.
Okay, thank you. My next question is, do you know what is electronic waste?
Yes.
And do you know how to dispose electronic waste properly?
No, I don't know the exact procedure, but I know that it is possible to dispose that.
Okay, now if I tell you how to do it in a proper way or a sustainable way, would you follow that?
Yes, I will try.
Thank you.
Yes, I know that.
And do you know how to dispose it?
To dispose it, actually, I don't know the correct answer, but it can be disposed in a various ways. Okay.
Okay, thank you. And my last question to you, do you know what is electronic waste? And if you know, how do you dispose electronic waste generated at your home?
Yeah, I know electronic waste, and unfortunately, because of the lack of policies and infrastructure, we dispose it with other type of wastes, random pattern.
But there are some companies dealing with electronic waste in our city. Are you aware of them? And if you know that they are doing this, would you be interested in disposing it off properly?
Yeah, I'll be interested, but I don't know about these companies. I'm not aware about it.
Okay, thank you for your time. And my last question, do you know what is electronic waste?
Yes.
And do you know how to dispose it properly?
Yes, that is also can be achieved by education.
So you also believe there is a awareness gap in this case as well?
Yes, definitely, because the system, our society exactly don't know what is the electronic waste and what is the sustainability. If that can be achieved 100%, then sustainability or electronic waste disposable can be achieved 100%.
Thank you. And do you know what is electronic waste and how do you dispose it?
Yeah, electronic waste I know, but the exact procedure of dispose I am not.
Okay, so if I tell you how to dispose it properly in a sustainable manner, would you adopt it?
Yeah, definitely I would, as I am also working on the environmental problems. So definitely electronic waste is a part of it. So if you are way out with it, then definitely I would like to adopt it.
Okay, and my last question to you is, do you know what is electronic waste and do you know how to dispose it properly?
Yes, the electronic waste is, I think, the electrical disposal waste, which is a very new, not a new problem for the global. And for the disposable, I think it is not right now the completely developed till now, because it contains some of the hazardous materials like mercury or cadmium.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that seems like a little snapshot of what the academic community thinks. And now just try to take a look the entrepreneurs, or rather I would say who are the flag bearers of sustainability these days, what they think about sustainability, what is their level of awareness.
So I have one simple question for you. Do you know what is sustainability?
Yes, I know what is sustainability, and as a human being by আমি বিলিভ করি যে আমাদের সাস্টেনেবিলিটির ওপর অ্যাটলিস্ট ছোট ছোট হলেও নিজের থেকে যতটুকু আমরা ছোট ছোট স্টেপ নিতে পারি, সো আমরা মিনিমাম ছোট ছোট স্টেপ যাতে আমরা একটা বেটার ওয়ার্ল্ড তৈরি করতে পারি, সো আই বিলিভ ইন সাস্টেনেবিলিটি.
Great. And do you believe that there is a conundrum in sustainability?
Yes, it's totally achievable. এটা ইজ ডিপেন্ড অন দ্য পারসন, যে আমরা আমাদের ডেইলি লাইফস্টাইলে সেটা আমাদের ন্যাচারাল সোর্স হতে পারে, সেটা আমাদের ইলেকট্রিকের হতে পারে। ইচ অ্যান্ড এভরি সেক্টরে আমার মনে হয় যে ছোটো ছোটো স্টেপ নিলে আমরা প্রত্যেকটা পিপল আর কি এই জিনিসটা অ্যাচিভ করতে পারি, অ্যান্ড লং টার্মে জিনিসটা অবশ্যই একটা ইম্প্যাক্ট ফেলবে অন এনভায়রনমেন্ট.
Great. And my last question to you, do you know what is electronic waste?
ইয়েস আমি জানি অ্যান্ড আমি পার্সোনালি এই জিনিসটা বিলিভ করি যে এখন এত ডে টু ডে নতুন ডিভাইস বেরোচ্ছে, নতুন আপগ্রেডেশন আসছে, সেটা অ্যান্ড্রয়েড হোক, সেটা বিয়ে হোক, এই জিনিসটা এখন ডে বাই ডে বাড়ছে। কারণ মানুষ খুব সিম্পলি, আমি একটা এক্সাম্পল দিয়ে বলছি, আমি যতটুকু জানি যে মানুষ এভরি 6 মান্থসে এখন ফোন চেঞ্জ করে, এবং তার এবার এই বারবার ফোন চেঞ্জ বা বারবার নতুন একটা ইলেকট্রনিক্স গ্যাজেট কেনার ফলে কী হচ্ছে যে পুরনো যে ইলেকট্রনিক্স ইয়েগুলো থাকছে সেই জিনিসগুলো অ্যাজ আ ওয়েস্ট হিসাবে তৈরি করছে। তো আমি পার্সোনালি এই জিনিসটাতে আমিও বিলিভ করি যে ইলেকট্রনিক ইয়ের ক্ষেত্রে আমরা যখন একটা কোনো কিছু কিনছি ওটার আমাদের ম্যাক্সিমাম ইউজ করে দেন জিনিসটাকে আমাদের এখন রিসাইক্লিং বিভিন্ন ব্র্যান্ড নিয়ে আসছে এই ইলেকট্রনিক্স প্রোডাক্টের ক্ষেত্রে, তো আমাদের সেই জিনিসগুলো অ্যাটলিস্ট অ্যাডপ্ট করা উচিত।
Thank you. So, do you know what is sustainability?
Yes, I know about sustainability, and I truly believe যে মানে সাস্টেনেবিলিটি যারা 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 বিশ্বাস করে, অ্যান্ড মানে আমি নিজে তার মধ্যে একজন, সো আই ট্রুলি বিলিভ যে আস্তে আস্তে জিনিসটা আরও বেটার দিকে এগোবে।
Great. Do you also believe that there is some sort of conundrum related to sustainability?
No, I don't think.
So it's basically crystal clear, right?
Yes, it is very much crystal clear to me.
Great. And my last question, do you know what is electronic waste?
Not exactly.
Okay, just let me tell you, electronic waste is basically any discarded electronic items which is not working. For example, a broken laptop, non-working mobile phones, and it's a hazardous material.
I'm glad to know. Thank you so much.
Well, now working for a while in the sustainability sector, or rather I would say the more technical side of the sustainability, what it's all about. I mean, if you look at from the lens of an economist, it might seem different. If you look from the lens of a physicist, it would look different. If you look at it from the lens of say an engineer, it might look different. So, what if we look at it from a perspective or a lens of a sustainability seeker? Let's see. Let's try to find out what it means. Nice. So we are here amidst this beautiful place, School of Fish. I just witnessed biodiversity in this small ecosystem. Now, what should I say about sustainability? Like, if you just look at this place, you can find very small things like a big fish, a lot of small fishes following the big fish, and then phytoplanktons, and then a checkered keelback, and then whatnot. So it is itself an ecosystem, and when you look at it in a way from the lens of a common man, you will find that they are dependent on each other. Even I saw the small fishes playing around the checkered keelback, even if they can fall prey to the checkered keelback. So they are sustaining together because it doesn't need to kill these fish at this moment. So this is a very, what should I say, this is a very interesting way how nature works, and that's where the conundrum begins. Like, are we the ones who are disrupting it? This family of ducks reminded me of that small animation that I saw in my childhood called The Ugly Duckling. And the truth is, the truth about sustainability is actually ugly. And as I was saying, that the conundrum that exists between, I think the biggest conundrum is between us, the humans, and the nature. So it's more about, I guess, getting inclusive with nature, that some of the oldest civilizations, including ours, has been practicing for a long time. On the other hand, the rapid urbanization that is giving us the liberty to exploit nature, and then we are not kind of
making it up to the nature. So I think that's where the real conundrum exists, and that's where we need to optimize things. So as a sustainability seeker, what I am looking at when I am trying to find sustainability in something. So as a sustainability seeker, I always try to find sustainability in the smallest things, in the little things, in the little behavioral changes that we want to do, or a little a very little project by a group of children who has been doing that. Now say I'm going to a particular company and looking at their case study or particular study, or looking into the process line of a particular plant. So there could be many bigger cases, or there may be very smaller cases or smaller things, like the the cottage industry in different parts of India. If you just go into the northeast and other parts of India, in some parts of Bengal, Shantiniketan, Sonajhuri, in all these places, if you just go and try to understand with the very basic principles that you were taught in your school lives or your school days, you will find that sustainability has always been just there in front of your eyes. And if you really want to do something about sustainability, you really need to ask yourself 3 questions. 1, what I wanted to achieve, did I achieve that? 2, will it benefit the people? And 3, will my family and my next generation be benefited with this invention or with this product? If the answers are yes, if you see ticks in all these 3 answers, you have a very rough idea whether your work is sustainable or not. So it's basically getting into the nature. Hey, hey, hey! অতটাও দরকার ছিল না. So the thing is, sustainability is something that is based on the interpretation, I guess, and it's not explicitly defined, as you can see in the Brundtland report, that it says the 3 pillars of sustainability, right? So I mean, like, it's not just environment, economic and social. So it could be like it could be different things, like it could be spiritual sustainability, it could be mental sustainability could be there, and then also several other things. For example, I mean, it can mean different things to different people. Say a fruit seller, to him sustainability will have a different meaning, whereas a fuchka wala, or maybe if you look at a farmer, to a farmer it might sound different. Maybe agricultural sustainability has much more meaning to a farmer. So and for a technical guy or for a corporate guy, it could be more like numbers. So it's actually depending on the interpretation, basically, because and also about the system we are dealing it with. So I think the boundaries are explicit, and it's dependent on the interpretation that we are looking at. That's about it. I think that's how I look at sustainability, and so far my journey I in this way only. Well, I guess that gives you a good idea about what the people know, what we know, or at least we are trying to understand about sustainability, and perhaps where the conundrum starts. Is it with us? Is it with nature? Is it with someone else? Well, we have curated a line of guests who will be discussing with me regarding sustainability, the way they look at sustainability, and the kind of experience they have working in this domain. Although the theme of this particular season, of our first season, we will be focusing on waste management and extended producer responsibility. Now when talking about waste management, we will touch upon different kinds of waste which are associated with the extended producer responsibility, and we will be quite focusing on the electronic waste
because that is one of the hardest to manage in terms of sustainability, in terms of operations, in terms of supply chain, in terms of material recovery. So there are a lot at stake, and we will kick off with a very renowned professor, and flowing through the line we will be landing on person who is expert in the field of textile recycling, then we will move to plastic recycling, and then finally we will be culminating with the perspective of a physicist who has been working in this area of e-waste supply chain, and we will see through their lenses how sustainability matters and what their perspective of sustainability conundrum is. So see you there. Keep the sustainability alive in you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.